Today, I would like to present you some reasons why I feel that it is crucial that web developers ensure that their websites are accessible according to the WCAG 2.0 AA standard. With the current situation of our world, the use of internet applications has increased dramatically. For this reason, many more are using the internet than ever before. But we must not forget those who are visually impaired or have some other disability. Web accessibility is an important part of web design. This allows people using assistive technology to access a site by hearing what the elements are. Assistive technology allows the person to enlarge the print or have the site read to them using special computer software. The Perkins School for the Blind has recently stated that this special software should be referred to as access technology, as it allows people to access the information on a site. Legislation also requires that websites be ADA compliant, which means that they are accessible to those with disabilities. For instance, having images being described to the viewer. Website accessibility is a key feature that is been a part of web software such as HTML and PHP for many years now. Such protocols include ARIA, alt text, and the WCAG guidelines for web design. Some say that the ARIA protocol and the extra code needed to describe the web elements to those using a screen reader will slow loading speeds and inhibit the use of the website in a useful manner. However, this is not the case with many languages now exceeding speeds such as ASPX and PHP, which allowed for preloading of the website content before the person has clicked on the link. It is also said that those who are sighted could find that non-accessible sites are more aesthetically pleasing, as they may have many more features such as draggable buttons. However, many studies show that sighted people actually are benefit from website accessibility features, as they help to reduce the amount of clicks and time it takes for sighted people, not just those with visual impairments, to access the content. A complaint that is commonly mentioned is that websites in the modern era do not look as modern when they have all the accessibility features implemented. However, this does not have to be the case with the use of good accessibility practices and web designs. You can make a site look very modern thanks to the use of ARIA attributes which allow you to describe what the element is when it is not accessible by itself. For instance, the images can be described
Next button. Image of a transformer dot. Click to learn more dot. Previous button.
As
Navigation
well as
landmark about button.
You can navigate using the tab key despite the very modern look. Unfortunately, many sites fail to make a navigatable site for those using screen readers. For instance, this can be seen
about link
on sites where they do not use
navigation landmark about link.
Let's see.
Untitled graphic link. Untitled graphic link.
As you can tell, if the person has no vision, they will obviously not know what that image is. That is why it is important to have image descriptions.
Next button. Image of a transformer dot. Image of lots of batteries dot. Click to learn more dot. Graphic link.
That now means that those who cannot see the screen can now access and see where that button goes to. However, many people do not realize that such technologies or web tools exist to allow for such accessible features. A study by several universities showed that almost all of their faculty and teachers had no clue that their sites were even inaccessible due to the lack of education in making ADA compliant sites. This can easily be resolved by having web developers and those dealing with internet and web courses with accessible technology during the learning phase of the website design, and allowing for those who are working with the site to also know about the good practices for making an ADA compliant site. There are also tools and services that exist to enable those who currently have non-accessible sites work to make them accessible through the use of special technologies such as accessibility testing tools and having real people come and test the site for accessibility. This service does come at a cost, and many believe it not to be worth it. However, it is very worth it, as sites can now be in legal trouble if they do not meet the WCAG 2.0 guidelines. It is also important to realize that many of today's websites are inaccessible due to the lack of understanding or knowledge of creating an accessible website and realizing that those accessing the site may be using access technology. Thank you.